Hey, this is Joe. Welcome back if you're coming back. Um, I just, if this is the first time you're here, I am a spiritual advisor or spiritual person that went through awakening process, and basically, I just give you hints and information daily that will help you in your journey. Because most likely, if you're getting this message, you are in that process of awakening and or have awakened, and you're basically seeing reality in a different way. And I'm here just to share some ideas, experiences, and highlight anything that you may need to consider or focus on through this process. And and really the process is just about you, and the focus is just on you, um, and dealing with basically your inner feelings and inner emotions that have been locked up for probably quite some time without maybe even knowing it. So um, and that's basically the gist of not the gist, the meaning of this is, the awakening process is one for us to, as a humanity, to evolve into more heart felt or heart centered beings, and that we're more in line with the universe, as we are a universe, but we are more one with consciousness, and that we bring heaven on earth again. And that's the whole purpose of this is to evolve humanity into a more loving, caring, heartfelt community. And as we all progress through this, through the awakening process, you'll one find that you become lighter and lighter as a physical being, that you feel more less dense, and you even actually change your eating habits as well. Eat and went throughout the process. You might not feel it now, but when you get to the towards the end of the process, and you become more of a, how you say, you don't have to eat as much, and throughout the day, as well as you don't, your body doesn't require that as much food as it did before. So because you're more of a light being. So but and that's kind of one of the things you have to look forward to. I don't know, maybe if you like eating, well, maybe not, but it is interesting that as you go through the process, your body becomes more and less dense and more as a light being, in which we are. We're all of the light. So um, that's just kind of one of the benefits of this process. Not only just your appetite, but it's also you start to choose foods that are more, how you say, light, more organic, more how you say it, um, with more naturally grown foods. And because you may already eat like that right now. I mean, that it'll be no change to you, but other people might have and will have to change, or will change. Not will have to, will change over time, just because their eating habits and patterns will change based with this process. You just choose different foods more than other, and the foods you used to eat do not appetite are not as, I would say it, appetizing to you as they were before, or more. They're not as, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word, but not as good or taste as well as they used to. So that's that's kind of things that will happen as you go through this process. Right now, if you're going and you're going through the process, starting the process, it's just you're finding out the reality is not what it's it what you thought, and that the things that you've been living in through this world have been either misconveyed to us or to you, and not of the same, how you say it, truth as what we were made to believe. So whether it be government systems, educational systems, capitalistic systems, kind of economic systems, all these systems that were set up. You're probably understanding now that they're not set up in our favor. If you haven't realized that yet, you'll soon find that out. So, and that's why I mean going through this awakening process is for us to help humanity to become more what do you call it, more creative, more self reliant, and less reliant on other systems for our own benefit and our own well-being. Because unfortunately, the systems that are set up today are not set up for in our favor, not at all. So we that's why I created this channel, just for people have like minds like me. I went through the this process, awakening process, over a year and a half ago, and in doing so, I learned a lot, and that's what my purpose is this year. What I've learned, so that you know what to expect, what to do on a daily basis. The best thing about this process is that, one, you chose it as a soul before you came to Earth, and two, that doing this work, one, it reflects not only your own well-being but also your family's well-being, and that others won't have to do this at work in your family. It stops generational, how you say, trauma, stops generational blockages and illnesses that have occurred, because like anything that you hold inside, like emotions and traumas that may have happened in your family or in your childhood, then if they're over time, if they're not addressed or released, and that's what this process is about, really, is to, one, calm your nervous system down, two, to meditate. Well, calming your nervous system down is through meditation, and then second is to let the emotions in your mind mind relax and your emotions to come up, and then three is release. Release these emotions, whether you're jumping up and down, crying, screaming, punching a pillow, or whatever it may be, walking or laying on grass. All of the above are options, which, to even speaking, either speaking into a phone like I am doing, or talking to others that may be maybe can help. I mean, not help, but maybe listen to you. But I think my experience is it's best to do it yourself, because not everybody understands what you're going through, and that's why I'm here. And the awakening process to most is not, what do you call it? It's a journey of self-awareness, of self-consciousness, and self-learning, and self-love. I mean, it's all the above. And like myself, I can tell you, I didn't really love myself. I always kind of criticized myself for one thing or the other, and not because it was justified. It's just because I always wanted to be the perfect person, and and that doesn't always work, because we see images of that in society, as far as that perfect body, perfect teeth, perfect hair, whatever you want to. That's all fabricated in society to make everybody look perfect, and either and my dog's barking, in show business and cinema, or in anything else. That's kind of what this process does, is to help you self-reflect, one, on your life, your past, helps you self-reflect on the day itself, that you understand what are you doing and what wrong, and what are you doing right, and what you need to do in the day, that really, do you need to do it and prioritize it. And if you don't, then don't do it. And then that's another thing too, is prioritizing yourself to do things that you love to do, because that's another thing that I really didn't do and still have trouble doing, is just prioritizing doing something that you really love to do in a day. I mean, it could be simple as just listening to your favorite music, dancing, um, painting, whatever. It's it's whatever you like to do. It's just making time to do it. And myself, I mean, like a lot of things, but going biking, going, I mean, what do you call it, for walks. I mean, that's one of those things that just do it, just just do it, and take the time for yourself, so that every day there should be, I mean, at least a moment in which you, I mean, at least 3 moments in the day that you meditate for 15 to 20 minutes, and then the fourth moment should be at least doing what you want to do. I mean, after all, I mean, after all, you're the, I mean, the one most important to yourself, to be able to get some rest, and rest as well as to enjoy life. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we only have this, we're only on earth for a short period of time. So it's not waiting till we retire. It's not waiting till the weekend. It's not waiting till next month or whatever. It's putting all that off to have, I mean, have your, I guess, have whatever you want to do in your life, whether it's go for an ice cream, go for a jog, whatever. Do things that you love to do and lights you up, because humanity in itself needs that. I mean, we need people that have the spark back in them, and like myself, I mean, when you're burdened with all the like I have, I was, is burdened with the work, and working 10 hours a day, then come home and doing obviously chores, and I mean, doing all the house family stuff, that becomes, I mean, really dull and boring life. And not to say that stuff that, I mean, things, we have to work and do the family things as well, but it also, you have to make time out for yourself to do the things you love. So, and that's my message for today. So hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you feel. If these are resonating with you, then give me a like. If not, then pass on to another video. That's all fine with me. So you take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, then go on to another video. So love you. Have a good evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.